Tune in next on PBS.
Austin City Limits presents a celebration of the life and music of Texas songwriter Townes Van Zandt. With Guy Clark, Emmylou Harris, Willie Nelson, Lyle Lovett, Nancy Griffith, Steve Earle, Rodney Crowell, Peter Rowan, Jack Clement, and John T. Van Zandt. Recorded live from Austin, Texas, it's Austin City Limits.
At Chevrolet, we're committed to making dependable cars and long-lasting trucks. Just like PBS has been committed to broadcasting Austin City Limits original American music for over 25 years. It's one reason Austin City Limits is proudly brought to you by Chevrolet.
Want to make your customers feel like one in a jillion? We can help. With a jillion, you can treat every customer like your most important customer, all on the web. What's your business worth?
Brought to you in part by Texas Tourism, providing travel guides, tourist information, and our own brand of live music. Texas, it's more than you think. It's like a whole other country.
Additional funding provided by the Friends of Austin City Limits. Over 100 individuals, families, businesses, and music fans from Central Texas, helping to bring the best of original American music from the live music capital of the world to your home. Now our celebration of the songs of Townes Van Zandt. Here's another Texas legend, Guy Clark.
Days up and down they come, like rain on a conga drum. Forget most, remember some, but don't turn none away. Everything is not enough, and nothing is too much to bear. Where you been is good and gone, all you keep is a getting there. Oh, to live is to fly, both low and high. So shake the dust off of your wings and the sleep out of your eyes. Help me out there, Peter. We all got holes to fill, and them holes are all that's real. And some fall on you like a storm, sometimes you dig your own. The choice is yours to make, time is yours to take. Some sail upon the sea, some toil upon the stone. But to live is to fly, both low and high. So shake the dust off of your wings and the sleep out of your eyes. Goodbye to all my friends, it's time to go again. Think of all the poetry and the picking down the line. I'll miss the system here. The bottom's low and the treble's clear, but it don't pay to think too much on the things you leave behind. Oh, to live is to fly, both low and high. So shake the dust off of your wings and the sleep out of your eyes. Shake the dust off of your wings and the tears out of your eyes. Thank you. So we're just going to take turns up here, tell lies and stories, and sing songs that Townes Van Zandt wrote. Peter Rowan.
Thank you, Guy. Thank you. Nancy Griffith, would you help me sing this one?
I'd be honored.
Mickey Raphael on the harp. We're gonna... It's one of so many different kinds of songs that Townes wrote, and it's one of my favorites called No Lonesome Tune. I ain't gonna sing no lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm coming soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. But a man must look around, and you're the sweetest thing I've found. Your lost high rollers rolling home today. Well, my daddy said to me, son, it's hard as you will see to find someone upon whom to rely. And in the kitchen mama sneezed, and he grinned big as you please, said bless you, and a tear come to his eye. I ain't gonna sing no lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm coming soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. But a man must look around, and you're the sweetest thing I've found. Your lost high rollers rolling home today. I did decide that very day that I would like to live that way. And now I know I've just been wasting time. It's with you that I should be, and if you feel the same about me, I'm headed home along the straightest line. I ain't gonna sing no lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm coming soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. But a man must look around, and you're the sweetest thing I've found. Your lost high rollers rolling home today. I ain't gonna sing no lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm coming soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. But a man must look around, and you're the sweetest thing I've found. Your lost high rollers rolling home today. Oh, your lost high rollers rolling home today. Thank you. We were working on a record, Steve Earle and I, and he started writing this tune here for Townes.
The song was written in Galway because I did a solo tour last winter, and I left like about a week and a half after Townes died, and you know I was pretty busy before I left, and I played all these joints that I went to a lot of countries I'd never been before, and almost every place I played, Townes had been through. It seemed like on this run that he'd done just the November before. And a lot of people gave me a lot of pictures, and I got some, it just seemed like a I couldn't get away from him on that run, and it ended up in Galway, and I decided to hang out in Ireland for a while, and wrote most of this record that I've got out now, and this was the first thing I wrote. Fort with all the neons burning bright, pretty lights, red and blue. Did shut down all the honky-tonks tonight. I say a prayer too, if I only knew. You always said the highway was your home. We both know that ain't true. It's just the only place a man can go, and he don't know where he's traveling to. Colorado's always clean healing, and Tennessee in spring's green and cool. Never really was your kind of town, but you went around with the Fort Worth blues. Somewhere up above the Great Divide, where the sky's wide and the clouds few, man can see his way clear to the light. Just hold on tight, that's all you gotta do. They say Texas weather's always changing, and one thing change will bring is something new. And Houston really ain't that bad a town, so you hang around with the Fort Worth blues. Full moon over Galway Bay tonight, a silver light over green and blue. Every place I travel to I find some kind of sign that you've been through. And Amsterdam was always good for grieving, London never fails to leave me blue, and Paris never was my kind of town, so I just walked around with the Fort Worth blues. This is one of my very favorite Townes Van Zandt songs, and you know, I usually got a different one at any given time, but this one's been pretty consistent in the top 5 for years. Nancy Griffith's going to sing it.
All right, thank you, Steve. I got my band leader of the past 12 years, Mr. James Hooker, up there to sing the duet with me.
Thank you.
Mr. Amazing Rhythm Aces. I first heard this song when I was about 14 or 15 years old, and my dad had taken me down to hear Townes Van Zandt play, and on the way to the show, my father told me in the car, now I want you to pay attention tonight because the gentleman that you're going to hear is the greatest folk songwriter that Texas ever gave birth to, and that's only because Woody Guthrie was actually born in Oklahoma. Name she gave was Caroline, daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, yet it seemed to me the sunshine walked beside her. She came from Spencer across the hill. She said her paw had sent her, 'cause the coal was low and soon the snow would turn the skies to winter. She said she'd come to look for work, and she was not seeking favors for a dime a day and a place to stay. She would turn those hands to labor. Times are hard, Lord, and jobs are few, all through Tecumseh Valley. But she'd asked around, and a job she found tending bar at Gypsy Sally's. And she saved enough to get back home with spring replace the winter. But her dreams were denied. Her paw had died. The word had come down from Spencer. So she turned horrid out on the streets with all the lust inside her. And it was many a man returned again to lay himself beside her. Now they found her down beneath the stairs that led to Gypsy Sally's. And in her hand when she died, there was a note that cried, fare thee well, Tecumseh Valley. Name she gave, it will always be Caroline. She was a daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, yet it seems close to me, the sunshine still walks beside her. Thank you, James.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
John T. Van Zandt.
Well, I'm extremely proud to be here tonight. Thanks, you guys. This is definitely probably one of the most important days for the rest of our lives, my family's, in remembering and getting over the loss of towns. Wow, this is beautiful. My days, they are the highway kind. They only come to leave, but the leaving I don't mind. It's the coming that I crave. Pour the sun upon the ground, stand to throw a shadow, watch it grow into a night and fill a spinning sky. Time among the pine trees felt like a breath of air. Usually I just walk these streets and tell myself to care. Sometimes I believe me, sometimes I don't hear. Sometimes the shape I'm in just won't let me go. I don't know too much for true, but my heart knows how to pound. My legs know how to love someone, my voice knows how to sound. It's a shame that it's not enough, it's a shame that it is a shame. But follow the circle down, and where would you be? You're the only one I want, but I've never heard your name. So let's hope we meet someday, but if we don't, it's all the same. 'Cause I'll meet the ones between us and be thinking about you, all the places I have seen and why you were not there.
Cheerful little ditty.
Yeah, that's a nice little ditty.
There's a definite dark side to that.
Ain't it great?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, my new friend and my idol, Willie Nelson.
Well, the first time I heard the song Pancho and Lefty, we were doing a session, and Merle Haggard and I out here on the hill, and we'd done a lot of good songs, but we really hadn't found the one that we thought was really the one we were looking for to do the title song of the album, you know. And Merle got sleepy. So Merle went to bed. And we kept looking for songs, and my daughter Lana played your copy of Pancho and Lefty. In fact, she went home and got it and brought it back, and I listened to it, and I said, now this is what me and Merle ought to do. So I went over to the condo, knocked on the door, 4 in the morning, woke up Merle and said, let's go do this song. He said, what song? I said, Pancho and Lefty. He said, Pancho and who? And I'm dragging him out of bed, and we go over there, and he does it in his sleep. But I thought he did pretty good.
I think he did pretty good.
So anyway, that's the story of how we were lucky enough to find Pancho and Lefty.
I'm glad you did. And tonight I get to be Merle.
Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. There you wear your skin like iron, your breath is hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. Wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying word. That's the way it goes. All the federales say could have had him any day. We only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose.
Well, Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Oh, there ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose.
Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends are told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do, and now he's grown.
All the federales say could have had him any day. We only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say could have had him any day. We only let him go so long out of kindness, I suppose.
There's so much, I guess, to say about Townes. I first saw him in New York City. It was probably about 1968. I'd gone up there to be a folk singer. So I met him and got to see him play a show at Gertie's Folk City. And I'd really never seen anyone like that before. I thought he was the ghost of Hank Williams with a twist, you know. And and I became a huge fan of his and followed just about everything that he did. And I did record a couple of Townes songs, Pancho and Lefty, and then this next song that I've asked Mr. Earl to do with me. I want to say also one thing. I got to know Townes more through my friendship with Guy and his wife Susanna, who's sitting down here at the front table. One of my favorite Townes lines was, he said there were two kinds of music. There was the blues and there was zippity-doo-dah. And even when he did a slightly upbeat, happy song, there was still the blues in it. And I guess that's what I loved about his songs, because they always spoke the truth. Kick it off there. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Will the nights fall long and the mornings born and the mornings born with the lights of love, and you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain.
Well, lady's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, she's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain.
Mr. Rodney Crowell.
Thank you. Thank you. I first met Townes, I think it's 1972, and guy had a Volkswagen minibus / truck.
Double cab Volkswagen pickup.
Yeah. And so I met, and you remember Townes had these white patent leather square-toed Beetle boots that he was so proud of. And first thing he did is he took me to the cleaners pitching quarters. After he got about $10 off of me, he says, you got to hear this new song. And the story I got is that Susanna and Townes was driving Guy's truck home, and Guy was asleep, I think, or elsewise he would have helped write this song. But Susanna and Townes wrote this song.
I'm building a houseboat I'm building a houseboat in heaven, and it's welcome aboard, you sweet, sweet pea. Ah, the bow, she is made of solid silver, and the hull, she is made of solid gold. Well, she's not too much along the lines of floating, but she's yours, babe, to have and to hold. So I'm building a houseboat in heaven to sail them deep and holy seas. I'm building a houseboat in heaven, and it's welcome aboard, you sweet, sweet pea. So I rode my old guitar up to heaven, but heaven didn't feel too much like home. So I'm headed out onto that lonesome ocean in my ruby-studded houseboat to roam. Yes, I'm building a houseboat in heaven, and to sail them deep and holy seas. I'm building a houseboat in heaven, and it's welcome aboard, you sweet, sweet pea. Go on, Amy.
Ain't that silly?
So I get to introduce you to Lyle Lovett.
When asked about the song in an interview, Towns said that the song should be screamed, not sung. Steve Earle's going to help me. It's called Lungs.
Won't you lend your lungs to me? Mine are collapsing. Plant my feet and bitterly breathe up the time that's passing. And breath I'll take and breath I'll give. Pray the day's not poison. And stand among the ones who live in lonely indecision.
Our fingers walk the darkness down, mine is on the midnight. Gather up the gold you found, you fool, it's on the moonlight. If you stop to take it home, your hands are turned to butter. You better leave this dream alone, try to find another.
Salvation sat and crossed herself and called the devil partner. And wisdom burned up on the shelf, who killed the raging cancer.
Seal the river at its mouth, take the waters prisoner. Fill the skies with screams and cries, bathe in fiery answer. How Jesus was an only son, love is only concept. Strangers cried foreign tongues and dirty up the doorstep.
And I for one and you for two ain't got the time for outside. Keep your injured looks to you, we'll tell the world that we tried.
One of the most innovative and influential performers and producers in the history of country music, produced great artists from Louis Armstrong to Townes Van Zandt, Jack Cowboy Clement.
Thank you, Lyle. I'm getting Guy and Steve and Peter to help me on this. This was always one of my favorite songs of Townes's. I produced his first album, and this was on it. In fact, this was the title song, For the Sake of the Song. Well, I kind of overproduced it a little bit. I have been known to overproduce a few things. Here we go. Oh, why does she sing her sad songs to me? I'm not the one to tenderly bring her soft sympathy. I've just begun to see my way clear, and it's plain if I stop I will fall. I can lay down a tear for her pain, just a tear and that's all. But what does she want me to do? She says that she knows that moments are rare, and I suppose that it's true. And then on she goes to say I don't care, and she knows that I do. Or maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? She'd like to think I was cruel, but she knows that's a lie, for I would be no more than a tool if I allowed her to cry all over me. My sorrow is real, even though I can't change my plans. If she could see how I feel, and I know that she'd understand. But it's only to herself that she's lied. She'd like to pretend there's something that she should defend with her pride. And I won't stand here and be the friend from whom she must hide. Maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I
think that I am to decide that she's wrong.
Thank you.
I knew Towns for about 35 years, I guess, and this is one of the first songs I think I ever heard him sing, and maybe the first song he ever wrote, or at least one of them. This is absolutely seamless. If you're a writer, this is what you want to be copying. Well, don't you take it too bad if you're feeling unfeeling, if you're feeling unloving, if you're feeling alone, don't you take it too bad, 'cause it ain't you to blame, babe. Lord, it's some kind of game made out of all of this living that we got left to do.
Oh, and if you go searching for rhyme or for a reason, well, you won't have the time that it takes just for talking about the places you've been, babe, about the faces you've seen, babe. Oh, and how soft the time flies past your window at night.
And we just can't have that, girl, 'cause it's a sad, lonesome, cold world, and a man needs a woman just to stand by his side and whisper sweet words in his ears about daydreams, roses and playthings, and the sweetness of springtime, and the sound of the rain. Well, Steve Earle is going to lead us in a little rousing closer.
Yeah.
One of Towns' strong suits. But you guys have been wonderful. Thanks for helping us do this. We just want to leave you with one thought. Towns was known to take a drink once in a while, and
No.
but if he was around somebody who he thought was drinking too much, this is what he had to say. What was it?
Oh, well, when he was talking to a friend that decided to had quit drinking. And so the friend, this mutual friend of ours, was trying to decide in front of Towns whether to start drinking again or not. And Towns was trying to talk him out of drinking again. And so he got a very serious look on his face and said, well, if nothing else, you'll have cleaner heartaches.
I'm going down on the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. I'm going down on the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. White green line, won't you steal away my mind? Well, New Mexico ain't bad, Lord. People there, they treat you kind. Yeah, New Mexico ain't bad, Lord. People there, they treat you kind. All of that white bread line going all the way my mind.
Well, it's bad news from Houston. Half my friends are dying. Well, it's bad news from Houston. Half my friends are dying. White bread line, won't you steal away my mind? I'm going down on the highway, listen to them big trucks. I'm going down on the highway, listen to them big trucks. White red line, won't you steal away my mind? If you see Carolina, tell her I'm doing fine. If you see Carolina, tell her I'm doing fine. White bread liner, won't you steal away my mind?
Lord, I'm gonna ramble, get back from where I came. Lord, I'm gonna ramble, get back from where I came. White freight liner, won't you steal away my brain?
Yeah. I'm going down on the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. I'm going down on the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. White red line, won't you steal away my mind? White red line, won't you steal away my mind? White red line, won't you steal away my mind?
Thank you.
Questions or comments? Visit us at PBS online at pbs.org.
Thanks. Jack Clement, Lyle Lovett, Rodney Crowell, Emmy Lou Harris, Willie Nelson, J.T. Van Zandt, Nancy Griffith, Steve Earle, and Peter Rowan, Mickey Raphael, and James Hooper. Guy Clark.
Well, Lord, I'm gonna ramble till I get back to where I came. Well, Lord, I'm gonna ramble till I get back to where I came. That old white freight liner's gonna haul away my brain. trucks whine, whine. I'm going out on a highway. Listen to them big trucks whine. White Freightliner, won't you steal away my mind? Well, white Freightliner, won't you steal away